One of the most powerful influences that I've had is on my mother. And that is something that just came around recently that I really appreciate. She decided to retire this year, and I was really begging her to retire. I want her to be free from her work, and she wants to travel to Europe later in the year. And she said, you know, you've taught me a thing or two. And I was so happy that I just started crying a lot because I didn't think my mom would ever actually go travel, or, you know, it's really hard for somebody to let go of the life that they've had for so many years. And if it was hard for me, if it took me a year or two to let go of the dream that I thought I was going to live, then I understand how much more difficult it can be for somebody that's been living that dream for 30 years or so and then asking them to let go of it. But I feel that because of the work I'm doing as well, by bringing people together that are living this way and that are choosing this path, it really illuminates what is happening, the shift that's taking place. So it's definitely influencing people. And I think people want their freedom and they want their autonomy and they want to not be enslaved. So it's that point, it's that time, yeah. I definitely believe it's moving into the mainstream because that's the only way. I mean, that is my honest belief, and everyone has their ideas or whatever, but to me, the only way I see is we're going to solve this. So whether it's going to take 5 years or 10 years, it's going to happen. So there's no reason to hold back. It's like full force. Let's just know that eventually everyone's going to come on board, so let's behave in that manner. And I actually think that the more people that can connect with the mainstream on these topics, the more likely that that's going to happen, or the quicker that that's going to happen. And it's already happening. I think a lot of people don't see it happening because if you're focusing on the bad things, then that's all you see. But being that I'm in the solutions-oriented side of work, I feel like I'm constantly seeing amazing things that are happening, and I'm so excited, and it just pushes me to know, like, this is happening right now. And one of the dreams that I have is to share as much about what I'm doing with my life, just to literally be the example and say, look, it's happening. I feel like, in fact, it has reached mainstream because I'm here. And, you know, I would say I woke up, like really woke up, at the very beginning, the first day of 2011. And so I would say that, like I just said, I would be an example of the fact that it has reached mainstream. It got me. I have this beautiful piece of property here, and I'm so happy to have this open space. And the Lovevolution, I mean, on Love ATX, I mean, my organization's called Love ATX. You know, I believe that when we are in love, we are in life. We are fully in life, and that is the passion that drives us to enjoy life and experience it fully. And the Lovevolution, I mean, some people could take that the wrong way or whatever, but ultimately it's about loving each other. And like I said with Love ATX, is, you know, living and loving wholly, respecting ourselves, the earth, and all living things. And the best way to do that is, you know, we can talk about it all day, but to really have an influence, we have to be that and go around and show people, like, hey, look at us. And that's what you guys are doing, and it's really great. I feel really connected with that, and of course you throw the word magic in there, and I'm connected with that especially too. I feel like my life is, ever since I've moved into my own power and choosing love, I I feel like magic is just my everyday, and magic is real to me now. So, and you know, this magical yard that I have that I'm so blessed to have with passion flower vines all along the back, and I just figured it was the perfect spot for you guys. There's a lot of madness, a lot of destruction and corruption around the world, as we know, crises. But I do believe that ultimately the best thing that we can all do to make a difference is to focus inward. I do believe that the crises that we are experiencing externally are a reflection of what's going on internally, and like Jiddu Krishnamurti says, the crisis we are experiencing is a crisis in consciousness, and I do believe that very strongly. As we choose higher, as we choose to live in our higher selves and caring for others, and with the understanding that we are all connected, I believe that all of the issues that we're facing will start to disappear and things will begin to align, because that is the magic of what happens whenever you're truly connected with yourself and others and everything around you. So instead of worrying and freaking out and becoming paralyzed by fear, just moving into well, what is in my life can I fix or improve upon? What can I do to love myself? And when we're happy, we naturally just start rippling like love and solutions into the world. So, yeah. So we're at the Love ATX Lighthouse right now. That's where I've been hosting you guys, where I live. And I wanted to add about holistic lifestyle. There are 5 values that encompass a holistic lifestyle that Love ATX promotes, and that is local, because local is the most sustainable way. Healthy, so healthy body, mind, and spirit. Creative, because we all must honor our creativity, because that is where creation and innovation comes from, and that's how we continue moving forward. Conscious, so that's moving into our living consciously, thinking, living mindfully, and also expanding our own consciousness and our connection to ourselves. And then sustainable. So those 5 values are interrelated, and that is what encompasses the holistic lifestyle. And here at the Love ATX Lighthouse, we've had many different types of events. We have meditations here. We really enjoy doing meditations, and then we go into an Om circle, and it doesn't end there. We sort of relax into the Om, and we begin to sing. And so we become a choir, and sometimes it could go for 20 minutes of us all just singing. And by the end of that, we've just cultivated a lot of beautiful energy, and everyone's supercharged for days. We also have had some Qigong breathing gatherings here, which also is really powerful. Qi is life force, and so doing the Qigong exercises and then an Om circle, we're all superheroes at that point. So, yeah. And we'll continue to have, we're developing an urban farm here, so bringing permaculture in, and this space will be for learning and sharing and inspiring and building community and helping all along in their holistic lifestyle.